Everyone, welcome to another segment of Short Clip Lessons. Today we are going to continue our lesson on common fingers. We're going to keep using the same chords that we've used in our previous lessons. So if you have not looked at those videos or you need to review the chords, go ahead and go back before you continue with this one so that you're not lost and review them. We're going to start putting our first song together by the Beatles. It's called Eleanor Rigby. So today we're going to focus on the three different parts that the song is made up of. The first one being the introduction, which is also the chorus throughout the song. The second one, the verse. And then the third one, the bridge that connects our verses with our choruses. So we will begin with our C chord. You're going to play this one 8 times, and then you're going to follow it with E minor 8 times also. So you're going to do those 2 times. So strum each chord 8 times and then repeat the whole thing 2 times. So this is the way it should sound. Starting with your C chord, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, E minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, E minor. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the chorus and intro is as simple as that. Just your C and your E minor chord. The next part will be your verse. You're going to stay on E minor right here. You're going to play this one 12 times and then move to C. And you're going to play your C chord 8 times. You will do the whole thing twice. So E minor 12 times, C 8 times, back to E minor 12 times, and then C 8 times. And that's what makes up your verse for this song. So starting with E minor, this is the way it should sound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. E minor. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And easy, just as easy as that. So that makes up your verse. Now the next part is the one that's gonna probably require a little bit more practice if you haven't done it yet. It begins with E minor 7, and this is the bridge. So each one of these chords for this section will be strummed 4 times. So starting with E minor 7, remember to use that pinky for your 3rd fret 2nd string when you play E minor 7. So you play E minor 7 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you move to E minor 6 with that finger 3 on the 2nd string, 2nd fret. You do this one 4 times also. So make sure you strum it at the same pace. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. The next one will be your C chord. So remember that finger 2 is your common finger throughout the whole song. So your C chord, you strum it 4 times as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the last chord of this section, which is the bridge, is E minor. 4 times also. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. This section is also done 2 times. So you start with E minor 7, 4 times. E minor 6, 4 strums. C, also 4 strums. E minor, 4 strums. Back to E minor 7. Then E minor 6. Then C. And then E minor. So this is the way it sounds. Ready? E minor 7 is your first chord. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. E minor 6, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. E minor, 2, 3. Then you repeat the section. E minor 7, 3, 4. E minor 6, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. E minor, 2, 3. Okay, so that's pretty much the whole song right there. Now we just have to put it together, which we will do it in a play along on our next lesson. Now, one of the few things that you need to keep in mind, not one, but a few things to keep in mind is your transition. Making sure that when you go from your intro or your chorus into your verse, you stay on that E minor chord. So the last chord of your introduction / chorus is E minor. You strum it 8 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But then it's followed followed by your verse, which is 12 times. So you have E minor 8 times for the chorus and 12 times for your verse. Same thing, when you're going from the verse into the bridge, you end on your C chord at the end of the verse 8 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But then it transitions into your bridge to E minor 7. So this chord right here, this change going from C to E minor 7 is going to require some practice from your part. So make sure that when you do that, you take your time and you do it nice and slow. You don't even need to strum it the 8 times. You can do one strum for each, hold it, and think about the change. Think about where you want your fingers to go before you do it so that you know exactly what you need to do. Remember, the slower you practice these things, the faster your fingers will understand what you want them to do. Okay, so those transition points. Now, one more is going from the bridge back into the verse, which I believe happens once or twice throughout the song. Once we put it together, you'll see where those changes happen. But same thing, you land on E minor at the end of your bridge and you stay on E minor to go back to the verse. Okay, so that's a real simple switch. But remember, when we do things a lot in repetition, our mind starts going different ways. So you have to think about these things: how many strums you're doing, how fast you're going, the position of your fingers, and so on. Okay, so on our next lesson, we will finish the entire song and we will have our first song of Common Fingers. Thank you.